Okay, good afternoon, everybody. This is Brother Knowledge here. I'm going to do a quick book review, lightning book review of Is Marriage for White People by Ralph Richard Banks. How the African American marriage decline affects everyone. My name is Brother Knowledge. Based here in Canada in Hamilton, Ontario. 24. I'm an author myself working on my first book, Reinventing the Wheel. I went to McMaster University for 4 years, undergraduate, doing honors, justice, political philosophy, and law. I'm an aspiring corporate litigator, or corporate attorney. Um, I'm a leader in the Black community out here in Canada. I've started the Black Unification group, where we come together in the name of Black unity, regardless of your nationality, language, religion, etc. Understanding that we're all one people as a Pan-African. I own the Black Business Market Canada, designed to basically make a catalog of black businesses in the spirit of Black Wall Street, Greenwood, Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is where I aspire to turn Hamilton into Harlem, or take it abroad, have it going all around. So anyway, it's a snippet on me, just so you understand where I'm coming from. So let me get back to this book. By the way, it's my first time doing a YouTube video like this. I don't really do this too much. I'm normally on Facebook or Snapchat or whatever. But I had to do a book I had to. So let me not discredit the author. The author is Ralph Richard Banks. He is a black man. I don't know how much percentage he is black. He's black. He's intelligent. Bibliographies, like, if you were to, I won't bore you because we got bigger things to deal with here in this book. But the bibliography is extensive, people. Extensive bibliographies. Definitely done his research. The statistical data, I don't have a problem with. That's not where the problem lies with this book. Lots of knowledge in here. Certainly up to about chapter 7. There's about 11 chapters in here. There's an afterword, and there is a acknowledgments and stuff like that. And it goes into the bibliography, partial bibliography, he calls it. It was a great book up to chapter 7. And so let me explain what I mean by this. Now, the book is talking about the lack of black love, and he quotes his main quote in here. He has he quotes every other second. He's doing a great job statistically with his research, his secondary research, and a little bit of primary research as well. With he's done some surveys and stuff. But the biggest quote and takeaway I got from it that resonates in my consciousness with this book initially is that black people are the number one unmarried people on the planet. We're the last. Black women are the last to get married and the first to be divorced. And Dr. Umar Johnson talks about this often as well as many other scholars, I would imagine. But so he talks about that now, and I believe this as well. I believe this is a problem. We need more black love, and that kind of thing. And there's lots of reasons, perhaps, why this is the case. Obviously, you can look at slavery and how we weren't allowed to do this. You can look at some people argue that we didn't have marriage, but there's all kinds of theories people have, and we can tease that out. But first, anyways, back to the book. So I want to say Brother Ralph, but man, let me not give this away. So Ralph, this brother here, he says that, okay, I'm zooming through because attention spans are short. I gotta keep it short and brief. But basically, he says that black men aren't that good. There's not a whole bunch of good black men out there. It's just, as a black man, he's saying there's not a lot of good black men out there. There's not a lot of good, intelligent, educated black men out there, and even smaller amount of them who want black women. He says, this is his allegation. This is his assertion. He says that black men only want women who wear weave. That he doesn't want them to have natural hair, not even if it's locked. He says that black men are the ones that are always up in jail, that are no good, have tons of women. They're not monogamous. They're not good men. They're garbage. Basically, he throws us under the bus. Now, I'm not giving him credit again because this is up to chapter 7. He wasn't talking like this. Up to chapter 7, he's talking about how black love is good. He's talking about how Barack and Michelle Obama are a source of inspiration and they break the mold and so all this good stuff. And I, as a pro-black man, I'm reading this and I'm feeling powerful, right? I'm always reading the Book of Negroes or whatever it is to make me feel empowered, right? And so here we go. So his conclusion, I'm going to skip right to the conclusion just to save you some time. Let me know, by the way, in the comment section if this is an inaccurate representation of this book. This great volume. It is great as far as some of the stuff he talks about, no doubt. stats all day. He has statistics all day. You know, but this is his conclusion. Okay, he concludes that because black women are they're so he's again his words, because there's such a small amount of good black men out there for women in the market, and there's so many women for men to choose from, so we don't want to settle down. We don't want to why choose when we can have why choose when we can have two, three, four, five, or seven is his allegation. Therefore, his conclusion for what black women need to do and what we need to do as a black people to solve our problems is for black women to start dating outside of the race, to for them to get to interracially married. So y'all go ahead and let me know in the comment section. It's already been 6 minutes. It's far too long for our generation. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, or hit me up at knowledge7 on Instagram or Twitter, or hit me up at knowledge7@gmail.com or hotmail.com, and let's talk, man. Get the conversation started. I think there needs to be black love. I don't think this is accurate. I think that black love is lacking. Yes, some say that black men will marry black women and white men will marry white women, and so on. I think that's the general thing as well. But I agree with him in saying that there's a lack of black love. I know, I think that's just being fair. I'm pro black as any man. I don't know if there's anyone more pro black than me at 24, right? But I have to be, objectivity, is important. One's intelligence, development. But to solve our problems now, he also talks about colorism, right? A problem in school days, as in Spike Lee school days, or all these different things. Colorism, right? You understand, like people wanting light skins over dark skins, so on and so forth. And he says that black men do this often. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's take that to be true. Logically, let's follow the premise and see if the conclusion follows. That's logic. Who taught black men or black people to value having lighter skin than darker skin? White supremacy, right? The house. I guess I can't swear on here. The house, I guess, brother, right, or the field brother was normally determined by, yes, being a sellout, but typically was showing the skin. In Haitian Revolution, I love to study Haiti, or formerly Saint Domingue, a sugar colony, right, which got its freedom between 1794 and 1804, right? They had to kill a whole bunch more light skinned, Uncle Toms, I guess you could say, for lack of a better word, over there. Before they killed a lot more of them than they killed even the whites. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, before that's after that, right? That's what I'm saying is, white supremacy teaches you to hate yourself, right? It's not just black people that are taught to hate themselves and hate the dark skin that they have. Obviously, yes, cake soap or skin bleaching creams in the West Indies, like Jamaica, Vibes Hotel talks about, and people talk about it. There's studies on this. You can check it out if you haven't heard about this. I mean, people want to be whiter. They think white is equivalent with good. You get, as Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, rest in peace, great brother, always used to say, people wear white to weddings and black to funerals. Angels food cake and devil's food cake, American delicacies. Obviously in Canada we don't have that, but so on and so forth. So I think you can understand that. But did we always do that? Because in Kemet, in ancient Africa, all throughout in Nubia, Kush, Tainatir, however far back you're going, Timbuktu, we're deep black, dark black, blue black, purple black. We were beautiful, full of melanin. You know what I mean? And we didn't hate ourselves. There was none of this complex of wanting to be light or white. In fact, biologically, there's all kinds of stuff to that. We won't even get into all of that. Just getting back to this book again, he seems to blame us for the problems that were castigated upon us from our oppressors, and that his solution, he took us out, by the way, black men. If you're a black man, you were not even in the conversation. He took you right out. After chapter 6 or 7, you're gone. It was just about black women, black men, as far as he's concerned, and in his eyes, he's already been the judge, jury, and executioner. We're gone. We're dead. We're garbage. We're garbage people who stay at home, smoke weed all day, don't do damn nothing with our lives, and torment the lives of these precious, innocent black women. That's black men. So we're gone. Blue collar garbage men. That's what we are to him. Okay, and God damn. But he says again that black women, the conclusion that he draws is that black women, because of the problems that we're having, are their only option for salvation and equality and fairness and happiness is to marry European, interracially marries, in general, but in particular, he stresses marrying white people. He talks about lots of case studies where, one sister named Teresa or whatever, I think she's like an attorney or something in New York or something, and she stops dating black men and marries a white man, and she's doing all right. And he even said, I can't leave this out. If this is a real book review, I would be remiss to not add in that he said that the reason sisters, because I remember I told you earlier in the video, maybe a couple minutes ago, he says that he attributes black men to be the cause of black women wearing weaves. Maybe I didn't mention this yet. In the book, Ralph Richard Banks says that lots of black women wear weaves. This is a fact. It's a $1 trillion industry, $1 billion industry for sure. Not owned by us, so that's a whole nother topic though. But he says that black men are the ones that prefer women to have their hair long and not locked or nothing natural. You know what I'm saying? And that white men, in the book, he gives 2 distinct, maybe 3 case studies that he interviewed selective people and added them into this group, and said that white men are the ones that cause black women to start going natural and wearing their hair as they want, because they ask, what's that smell, when she's flat ironing her hair or pulling on her hair. Obviously brothers know not to do that and this kind of thing, with this, and but basically he attributes people going natural to the white man. Like, come on, man. Anyway, I would say pick up the book just to form an opinion. If you ever heard about it, if you read it, please comment immediately. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I got this all wrong. I'd love to know if there's something I missed. But the main takeaways I have from the book is it's about black love. It's about the lack of black love. He goes on to say why that is, because basically black men ain't shit. And his conclusion is that, well, F them, and black women, be strong, keep yourself, wear your hair natural, and find you a good white man, and take the power away from these black men. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Sorry the video was so long. I aim to have it about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 at most. It's about 12, 13 minutes. I hope you guys can make it through this. Anyway, signing off, man. Brother Knowledge, stay strong. Hit me up on social media and all that. Let's connect.